Yeah. Yesterday we have seen about the introduction of JavaScript. The main aim of JavaScript is nothing but client-side validations and some of the scripting type of programs you can write. So JavaScript is added in our HTML code or JSP code. JSP is nothing but extension version of HTML. So in HTML, we experience that only we can create static web pages, but when coming to JSP, we can create a dynamic HTML pages. So dynamic HTML pages, dynamic content we can create. So how to embed JavaScript in our HTML program, and how we can get some of the output. So let us see some small examples. I'm creating one HTML document by taking one notepad. Yes. Which section we have to add the JavaScript code. For that purpose, they give one script tag. In this script tag, we can add the JavaScript code, and also we have to use some predefined object that is called document. Okay, this is a predefined object given by JavaScript engine. If you want to print anything, just you have to give document dot write method. Okay, in that write method, you have to give the string actually. So I'm copying this string and pasting there. So our aim is to print the hello welcome to JavaScript line in our browser. So okay, I'll close the script tag, close the HTML. You can save this file with any name hello.html. Now, if you open this one, hello.html file will be created, and you can object the output respected output here. So hello. So actually, this is Java. It came from JavaScript actually. Okay. Suppose I added some of the under text. So body. I added some of the other tag which is not related to JavaScript. That will also be printed like this. Okay. To print in the browser from JavaScript, we have to add the script tag. Okay. And also some how we can write the functions actually. Okay, suppose I'm creating some button. In this button, I'm if I click on that button, I would like to give. Yesterday we have seen some alert box right in SBI account. If you don't enter the username and password, please give me 1 second. Actually, we have seen some of the alert box, right? So that type of alert box also, not only validations, some alerts also we can create. So for creating alert, there is some method is called alert is given. We have to create some function. In this function, by using function keyword, this should be small letter only, and function space function name. In this function, and just like a Java only, we are writing some methods, right? Here it is calling as a function. We have to give some alert messages. This alert message will be printed whenever you click on this button. Okay. First of all, let us design this HTML part. We are already familiar with HTML box design, right? So what is my intention? Welcome to JavaScript. I have to print, and also I have to create one button. Input type equal to button, and value is equal to click. The button name will be click. If I click on click, that function will be called. Okay, I will design this first of all the HTML part. How we design, already, right? So HTML. HTML and body tag I'm giving, not creating the JavaScript code. In this body tag, I'm creating one button. So P is nothing but paragraph. So I'm giving P tag. P tag. I'm giving JavaScript. Closing the body tag. Closing the HTML. Save this file and go to browser. Verify it. Welcome to JavaScript is printed. Next step is I would like to create one button, right? How to create the button? Input type equal to form. I have to create some form tag. This form actually form is nothing but one of the part in the web page. It is one of the part actually. Form tag is nothing but HTML form. Form will be created. So just like registration form and these type of forms will be there. No? That is nothing but form. Okay. So I'm creating one button here. So this is I'm not adding the JavaScript code at present. Only this is static HTML code, right? And closing the form tag. If you want to add JavaScript code or functions, we have to use form. Otherwise, no need to use the form tag. In this, just I added form tag. Later, I will add the JavaScript code. So up to here, we know, right? Yesterday we created login screens, etc. Input type equal to button, value is equal to click. Then button will be created. If I click on the button name will be click. Okay. So welcome to JavaScript. Yeah, you got it. So if I change the button name, it will change the button name. If I click on here, it is not doing anything. That is nothing but that is a drawback of HTML, right? HTML only gives the static web pages. It won't create any dynamic nature. That's the reason we're going for some of the dynamic way of creating JavaScript or JSPs or alerts like this. Okay, so what is my intention is if I click on here, I would like to get some alert box here. That is, what are the messages you want to queue? So, hello JavaScript message I want to print. For that purpose, we are using some events actually. These events are called on click, on blur, on event. Okay, those type of default uh, clicks are given by JavaScript. We can browse and give the notes tomorrow. So I will upload to that video. So I will paste in our WhatsApp group the events, the notepad and notes I can prepare and I will give you. That on click is nothing but if I click on that button, immediately one function will be called. The function name is message. Okay, I'm adding here. If I want to click on that button, something will happen. For that purpose, we are using on click event. If I click on this button, one function I'm creating, the function name is message. Okay, so message I have to develop. If I click on this button, on click is equal to event will be called and message function will be called. So what I should do in message function, I have to create. Okay, the JavaScript code can be added in head tag and body tag also. Usually we are adding head tag script, CRAPT script type equal to we have to give text or HTML, text or JavaScript. And this tag we have to give because we are saying that to browser, please use JavaScript code. Okay, here I'm developing one function by using the syntax called function space the function name. Okay. And I'm getting some alert message, right? Alert, hello, how are you? Some message I'm giving. Okay, so closing this, closing the bracket, and close the script tag. tag I'm closing and close the header tag, right? So if I click on this button immediately, so the control will come here first of all in body section. It goes to button. This button name is click. If I click on this button immediately, it invokes the message function. The browser will search for message function, and if the function is existing here, head section function message. Oh, so I'm giving the letter box as hello, how are you? This is our aim. Okay, so browser will print. Yeah, if I click on here, so multiple message came right here. The message, hello, how are you? So if I click on OK, this will be disappear. Okay, immediately again. In any times, how many times you want to create, click on this button. Okay, so like this type of events are created by using JavaScript. This will be happen only in client side only because all HTML content resides in client side. So this is called client side coding. Okay. So we design some of the button. Hello, how are you? Now I would like to change the function name and so and some apply some validations. So if I create, suppose username is there. If I don't enter username, that should give some alert that please enter your username like that. Okay. So that type of validations we will implement now. So that's the thing. Okay. Now I'm going to in the example. If you have to observe here, this is one button creation, and we are having that. So all the content is prepared by HTML and JavaScript people, right? Simply we are using those concepts in our application and implementing the logics, right? So here also the JavaScript people, the developers gave some of the predefined objects. That defined object is called window. Window is an object given by JavaScript people. We can use those window. Yeah, already we discussed about API, right? In Java. In Java, API is nothing but already predefined set of classes, interfaces, methods, all they prepared and gave to us. Just we have to change the content and use the method signature same time. Like this, here also they prepared some of the predefined objects and methods. We have to use those methods. Okay, like this, window is also one of the object given by the JavaScript people. We have to use this window object and alert function. We just know we developed, right, that alert method is belongs to window object. Okay, and also we can write alert or window dot alert. Both are same. Okay, so methods. The window object represents a window in browser. Okay, an object of window is created automatically by the browser. Whenever you want to write when you wrote some of the code, like I added some of the message function, right, in the previous one. Example, in this message function, I am creating alert message. So this alert function is existing window object. Automatically browser will detect that he is using JavaScript code because we mentioned that script tag after HTML head in script tag we mentioned that type is equal to text or JavaScript. By that line, JavaScript will be loaded. So this window object will be loaded. In this window object, we are calling alert function. Alert function is also loaded, and the particular functionality will be executed, which is given by the JavaScript people. That's why we're getting the alert messages. Like this, they created some of the methods for us and gave to us. Alert. We already used, right? Next function is confirm. So please confirm something. Okay, suppose we'll use confirm also. Confirm is nothing but some yes or no methods will be there, like so that type of methods will be useful for confirm. So confirm is changing this one. We'll see some one by one examples. What will happen? So same thing I guess. So, okay. So see here. So one more option is added here. Earlier we have only OK, but so now we will get two options, OK and cancel. Okay. So if you add confirm, these two options will be added. If you add alert, only OK will be added. That's the difference. And a prompt display dialog box to get input from the user. So prompt is used only whenever you want to enter some of the data. Like I would like to perform some addition of two numbers. I would like to perform some of the calculation. That time we are giving input, right? So that input is given by prompt. Okay. Open, it opens a new window. Close, closes the current window. Set timeout, performs action after specified time, like calling functions, evaluation expressions, like that. Example of alert we already seen. Script type function message allow alert box. Input type equal to button, value is equal to click. If I click on this button, the message function will be called. An alert will be message display. Confirm. Confirm example. See here. So if I click on this button, this function will be called. Here this design some of the variable. So how to design JavaScript variable where it should not use any data types like Java. We in Java we are using int character float type of data, but here we are using var keyword, var. So all are small letters. Variable space, variable name is equal to confirm. That button we have to call that function or you user. If he is true, alert is equal to okay, else alert is equal to cancel. So let us execute this message. Function is also existing. Just what is my intention is if you click on something, some response will come. If I click on no, other response will come. I'm declaring variable v is equal to confirm. Are you sure? Are you sure? Now, if I click on OK, then alert box will be open and what are the message you want to give? Else, if v is equal to v double equal to false, okay, alert bye bye. So suppose here alert cancel, okay, and close the main one. Yeah, how many brackets you're opening? That number of brackets you have to close. So variable v is equal to this thing, and here what will happen? I'll explain one more thing, one more time. So one variable we are creating. So confirm. Are you user? Are you sure? Okay. Otherwise, are you a major? Welcome. Others, bye bye. So here, I now click on message button. Message function will be loaded. When I click on click button, okay. Otherwise, enter. I change the button name. Enter. If I click on enter, message function will be called. Then one variable v is created. So if I click on OK and cancel will be appear, right? Confirm means. So if I click on OK, then variable v will be true. Okay. If I click on false, variable v will be false. Okay. So if I click on OK, immediately v will be true. Then if this condition will come and this condition is satisfied, that's the reason one more alert box will be displayed like welcome to party. Okay. Else, so if I click on cancel, variable v will be false. Okay. So this condition won't be executed, right? Because v is not equal to true. So it comes here and checks this over this condition is Correct. So alert will be displayed, one box will be displayed, and by message will be displayed. Okay, let us see. Refreshing this one. Now enter button name will be changed. Confirm message by using confirm. This code is executed now. Second line. So this one. Variable v is created and confirm button is created. If I click on OK, then variable v value will become true. This output will be true. This line of output will be true, and that too will be saved in v. Okay, so I'm clicking OK. Immediately, so variable v is equal to true, right? This condition is satisfied. That's the reason one alert box will be created like this, and the message will be displayed. Okay, if I click on OK, it will be disappeared. Again, I'm clicking enter to test the false condition. If I click on cancel, so now variable v will be this, this result will be false. So variable v will be false. Then this condition will be passed. So this condition won't be executed. That's the reason alert box will be displayed and by message will be displayed. Okay, so like this, some validations can be done. If you registered, welcome. Click on this link. If you're not registered, bye bye. Okay, like this. If you pay something, suppose some conditions on those train tickets or some party tickets. So like this, we can use if else conditions like this. This is confirm message. Okay, and one more object. This is confirm. Okay, one more object prompt. This prompt is used to enter some data. Okay, suppose variable we created and a prompt message came. Who are you? You will get this message, who are you, and some text box type will be displayed. If you enter something that in text box, that value will be saved in v variable. Okay, so after that I'm creating one alert message and printing that value here. Okay, so like this is a useful. Now I'm deleting this one, and I'm creating one variable v is equal to what is that function? Prompt, right? Prompt, and enter. After if you enter that name will be saved in v, right? Alert. Okay, I am plus one plus. You can add the variable name. Save it. Call the methods. Come here. Are you measure? Okay. It is not reloaded. Not loading because it is not saved. This cache is taking us previous values only. So can remove the cache and try again. Okay. Otherwise, so change the file name. Log1.html. And here open the browser. Log1.html. Click on this one. Enter. Now prompt boxes came, right? Enter your name. Now alert box will be displayed. And like this. Like if you click on name and enter, it will be displayed. Okay, okay. This type of box will be created by using that prompt box. Okay. Uh, and one more example I'm taking variable variable prompt enter first name. So enter first number. Variable b is want to enter numbers. Okay. Second number. A. In A plus b value plus a plus b. Here a plus b is up to here it will be treated as this for client alert message for client understand purpose. I am adding this one a plus b is after that it will be calculated and added. But here JavaScript only takes the by default it treats everything as a string. But what is my intention is I would like to enter some number. But so let us try this example. You can observe. So what is my intention is enter A. So I enter 2. Okay. Again it asks enter B. Okay. But what is my expected output is 2 plus 3, 5. But it will print 23. That is the wrong answer. Okay. Because it treats as it is a characters. It places the character two by side by side and into that one. To avoid this thing, we have to add some of the changing this to I mean changing these strings to number. Okay. So JavaScript numbering, JavaScript addition of two numbers. We observe check solution not JavaScript addition plus. We have to add some of the numbers conversion constant. So console.log also we can use. Yeah, we have to call this methods parse int. Parse int is nothing but it converts that string to int amount. So I'm adding here parse int. Now that understand that's this method. This is a predefined method. Okay, they give this method to add to convert the normal string to normal character to one number integer. So four, five. Now that is treats this as a numbers and it is added 4 plus 5. The result value it is printed. Okay. So for exercise for you, write a program to calculate addition of two numbers and multiplication, subtraction. So each and everything you have to print. That is alert boxes. Okay. That is a rectangle. And that we have to type. This is a method it is used to convert normal string to integers, right? So we have to declare one variable and have to use prompt and then we have to enter that number and convert to integer, then save it to A. This line execution will be first control will come here. And a prompt button will be created and enter A will be message displayed. Then we have to enter something that value is converted to integer by calling this method. Parse converts that character. Actually, 3 is a character in JavaScript understanding, but what is my intention is I would like to enter number, but it is not understanding, it is treating as a character. That's the reason I call this method parse. Parse means so you have to convert this to number, then JavaScript engine can understand that this is number. Okay, that number value will be stored in A, variable A. Now variable p also like it will be converted. Now it is converting this message as it is, it will be printed. This is message is printing for client purpose. Client should understand it, what I'm doing here. So A plus B is A plus B. Okay. Suppose I'm entering my balance and I'm withdrawing some amount and remaining balance I would like to show. Enter this balance. Enter the amount. I would like to print the remaining balance. Need remaining balance is A minus B, right? So, and one more thing is, I would like to check the condition if A is less than 500, the box is displayed insufficient box. So where exactly you have to define this one? And we have to break this also. So the break purpose we are adding return box. This is the program, if you understand. Just I'm entering the main balance, and the main balance is 500 and it is less than 500. Then it giving some insufficient funds and return false. It comes out of the program. It won't give the chance to variable B and alert message will be displayed. Like this type of applications also we can do. Entering 600. Okay. Enter B 50 rupees. Remaining balance A plus B. It is added, right? So it is treating the same previous program only. It is loading. So we have to remove the cache and try again. Okay. Then it will be created. Or else change the file name and try to execute that program. Validations, form validations. Form validations are very important. Like if the message, if you enter username and password and that um, username is null, and you have to get some conditions. Username is open. What is open? Open is nothing but one link will be open, hyperlink. Suppose I'll show this example also. And we'll move to validations. Mhm. Open uses to open anchor tag link. It anchor tag will open some of the link, right? It goes to particular web page. So just showing your file. Now we capture here. Open HTML file is created. So Java 2 point. If I click on this link, it goes to particular website. Okay, this website will be loaded. So like this, you can change the name here. Click on to pay the amount. www. Bank.com. Okay. Change this button now. Yeah, this button. So, message spelling mistakes are given. But time also it won't go. That website you have to give directly because some mistakes will be happen or HTTPS will be will not be given sometime. That's the reason it is not loading. Let us check that website name, copy and paste here. https://www.iccibank.com is the website name. So please try to give this exact name and then try to export that one. Okay. So like this open function will be useful. Okay. Next is timeout. After some time it will be disappeared. If you click on example of set timeout in JavaScript. So if I click on this set timeout function, so set timeout means after 2 seconds. After 2 seconds, welcome to JavaScript. After 2 seconds, so it will be printed some after some time. That's the reason I'm giving after some time. If you want to print something, then you can use the set timeout function. The set timeout function will be given before the function definition. Function message declare and set timeout we have to give. In this set timeout, normal bracket will be given like this, and function definition can be defined like this. And the time you can mention in milliseconds actually. 2000 is nothing but 2000 milliseconds. Then after some time it will be displayed, not before the 2 seconds. If you have to wait for 2 seconds at least. This now same notepad. Just to save time, just copy and paste. Save it. Refresh it. Okay. If you observe 2 seconds, after 2 seconds, I mean not immediately, it takes 2 seconds. If you increase this timings to 5,000, it will take 5 seconds. This is set timer function. Okay. Yeah. Wait for 5 seconds. Then only the message will be displayed. Yeah. Okay. So if you want to mention some time, then you have to use set timeout function. Validation function. This is very important. To validate, we have to use document object, and also we have to create my form. My form dot name dot value and window dot object you have to create. Okay. This is somewhat important concept because real time we are using all this code and remaining some codes validations are there. Like username should contain some numbers, password should not be null, username should not be null. This type of error messages we have to apply some styles also. So I will take one more class on this one. And styles also we will discuss CSS, how to apply some styles. Suppose a font color you can use and body background colors will tell you. But in debugging is nothing but, so what is debugging? Debugging is nothing but some of the times we have to face, we will face some of the issues like some top, suppose this button is not coming. This button is sitting here, not instead of, I would like to place this button center, but it is not in the center. It went to left side because of some code changes. Well, not only we single developer we are working, right? So many developers are working. So somebody may change the code because of their code changes also. It will happen. So it goes to left side. I would like to place this button here. That time we have to debug this code and apply some styles. So that case also we have to debug this one and we have to place this. We have to apply some of the styles to this button, and this will be moved. Okay, so I put type equal to button. This is nothing but actually debugging. The style, and then content to center. Okay. Um, type equal to this one. And here you have to use style and then equal to center. Like that, you have to adjust this one, this button. This is nothing but actually um, debugging and fixing the places. This is called debugging. So in Java also we can debug and fix the issues. So this we will discuss in next session, how to debug, how to identify the issue, and network also you can see some properties, event listeners, what exactly it is coming, what is exactly doing. Okay, these are all we can observe. And also we can add console.log. So to print out some of the messages, we are using console.log. How we can use, how to debug, how to fix the issues. Like that session we will conduct in next session, then we can get some of the idea. That time we are applying some of the validations, real-time validations like username should not be null, password should not be null, username should contain at least 8 characters, such type of conditions, and the font colors also. If I click on login button in Gmail, we're getting that if you forget some of the thing, we're getting some red color lines, red color messages, right? So we have to do some, don't forget your username, please give password, like that type of alert messages. So those messages we have to configure. Okay, that that alert message is how to design, how to apply styles to font. That is also we will discuss next session. Okay, yeah. So thank you for today. We'll meet on next session.